Welcome to Rolling Through Realms, a new actual play podcast. Join us for epic stories, daring adventures, exhilarating battles told through tabletop role-playing games. Listen in as our heroes attempt to uncover a conspiracy at the heart of a world's fair, while navigating the dark and shadowy world of the undead. I'm your Dungeon Master Erik Hurt, and this is Love, Death, and Necromancy. Last we left off on Rolling Through Realms, Love, Death, and Necromancy, our party infiltrated the underground pathways below Heron Hill, along with Johnathan Bright and Finch Langtree, to steal Elias Heron's perpetual energy generator. Vikrin successfully disguises himself as Heron. They break into Elias's vault and take the perpetual energy generator, only to find out that it is only emitting the light spell. Before they make their escape, Vikrin breaks in to Elias Heron's archives and steals a journal, but sets off an alarm while doing so. They make their escape and make their way to an exit, but they become surrounded by human and robot guards, and the real Elias Heron is on his way. And that is where we last left off. You guys are surrounded by these guards. Elias is on his way. Vikrin, still disguised as Elias Heron. You are surrounded just near the exit to leave Heron Hill. What do you guys do?
Okay, guys, I have a really bad idea, and I want to see how you guys feel about it before I do it. I want to drop my disguised self and try to convince these guards that we were hired to test their security and that they have now failed.
Oh. I love that.
So it's like
love that.
Like a penetration test.
Like independent third party.
Yeah.
Not even Elias knows
Yeah,
about
exactly.
it.
It's like
have a lot of information about the security system, which might convince them that, these guys, how would they know that if they weren't?
Right, yeah, and it's like, so we have to convince like a security guy of just like, your boss hired us, or you hired us, whatever.
Mm-hmm. It's that, or
how do you guys feel about that?
We can do that, or you can drop the disguise, and we can try to go back in and leave Finch with, because he has the orb. We don't have it on us, so we could get away with it unless he gets caught. We can throw them under the bus.
Yes,
so those are our options.
I still want his money, though.
Yeah.
If that's still an option.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And I feel like if we get them out of it, they're definitely going to pay us.
Yeah.
I don't care what we do. We just got to decide.
Yeah, because if we do your idea, I wonder how we could get the orb out. Anyone have like a minor illusion? I don't remember if anyone does. I don't.
No.
Or wait, actually, maybe I do. Hold on.
Yeah, because Finch does not know that it is a decoy. That it's only emitting that light spell.
Gotcha.
Or do we tell Finch that and say, hey, we got you in here and we got you new information, and that's not right, but we still want to be paid because we now told you.
I'd rather...
Let's cross that bridge when we get out of this mess.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, as a way for him to go along with our scheme.
Yeah.
But that's fair.
Okay, so we're all good with that? My terrible idea?
No, I think it's great.
So as you are surrounded, one of these guards, and he sees you disguised as Elias Heron, and he says, "Sir, I'm not sure what's going on. We heard on the radio that you were coming, but you're here. I'm really not sure what exactly is happening, but something has been stolen, and we need to lock Heron Hill down."
How lucky am I that he might have a badge?
That you would have a badge?
The security guard would have a badge that came up to me, like his name on it or something.
Oh, yeah, roll a luck check.
Ooh. 16.
16. Yeah, so his name is Fred.
Great. Perfect.
He's got like a little badge like hanging down on his belt.
Great. So I'm going to drop my disguised self and say, Fred, it's great to finally meet you in person. We were doing the independent audit.
Hold on. What just happened?
Oh, my apologies. So we are the crew that you hired to independently audit your security team and see if we could break in, if we could get out, and you guys clearly caught us.
As you are explaining this, the actual Elias Heron shows up. He steps past the guards and just, what the devil is going on here?
Yeah, Fred, maybe you can explain to him.
Sir, what this gentleman just explained, they were conducting the audit on our security system. The audit on our security system, I did not arrange any kind of audit. This, I must say, you know what? Yes, I did. I did, in fact, yes, you're correct. I did arrange that audit. So just go ahead and hand over the artifact, and we can sort all of this away.
Who's saying that? Elias or Fred?
This is Elias saying that.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah, you can.
I'm being like, what is he up to?
He wants it back.
I have a
That's
really
what he
bad
wants.
idea.
I mean, I was gonna throw
That's
wrench
gonna
under.
be a 17.
Okay, yeah, you know that he is lying.
Yeah.
He is sort of just kind of playing along with this ruse that happened.
Does he look like worried, or does he just like get them out of here? Like, what's his like? That's mainly what I wanted. Like, I figured he's lying, but like, is he worried that we maybe know this is not real?
He does not appear like super concerned. It seems, pretty calm. Just very collected. He kind of goes around. Yeah, nothing to see here. It's all just a systems test to test our security systems. Obviously, we have a few bugs to work out, but that is why we do these tests. Isn't that correct? To keep us safe, to keep our things safe and secure, we do these tests. Now, if you could just hand over the perpetual energy machine, that would be appreciated.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what are we gonna...
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't have it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have that. What are you talking about?
Can we maybe...
What is Finch? How are they? What's Finch and Johnathan looking like?
Yeah, so
What are
they are...
'Cause Finch is the one that
and
holds
I'll
it.
just go ahead. They're both sweating.
Yeah.
This at the moment. They do not know or did not sign on to this plan of trying to get out of this. And they are sweating Elias taking back this item. Because again, neither of them know that it's a
It's
fake
not,
either.
yeah.
Can we say it's just in there? Do they see that we have it on us?
I do have minor illusion.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
I was like,
and-
maybe you can make it look like something else and we can say we don't have it.
I can help her with prestidigitation as well. Like,
Is there a
help
way to
make
like
it-
Yeah, I
communicate
was gonna
that to
say, I
them?
have
Like,
a
hey,
mage
I'm
hand
going.
if we
Like, do
needed
we have
to.
like
I have-
message?
I have
Yeah.
message.
If we can hit him with that, then she can turn around and be like, hey, let me hand that to, and then do the.
Or we can like
whatever we gotta
put
do.
it back.
Yeah, like I said, oh yeah, I'll go put it back.
Yeah, we can like.
I don't
go put
think
it
we
back.
should admit to anything. We have nothing. Because the moment we admit, they're going to try to put us in jail or try to get us or kill us. I don't trust them. I don't think we need to
he's
admit anything.
so afraid of it getting out that he's going to let us go.
I don't think so. But if you guys want to do it that way,
Well, it's just
Marin's.
if we
I
want to
don't
get
have
the
it. I don't know
money,
what you're
that's the
talking
main thing. I mean, yeah, we could
Yeah.
leave scot free,
Whatever
but
you
we wouldn't
want,
get
yeah.
money.
Well, my thinking is we give it back to him. We tell Finch and Sparrow
Yeah.
what it was and say, hey, we did our part. We got the information for you. This isn't what it is. Money now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that as well.
So does somebody want to say,
I don't have it, is what I'm saying.
here,
I'm
let's-
gonna. Who has it again?
Finch.
Finch
so I
has
think
it. I'm
Finch
gonna-
needs to say something.
I'm gonna message Finch, and like if that's, I think I might just message Finch and just tell him, be like, hey, we're getting out of here. We'll tell you more, but just give it back. Like it's not the real thing. And I think I'll kind of get behind him because he's kind of big. Because I'm just like Mosian. Your character's big. And I think I'm gonna message to Finch and
Okay.
say that and be like, hey, we're gonna get out of here. We have more information for you. I promise you're not losing anything by giving this back up.
make
But
a
we just need to get out of here.
make a persuasion roll.
Okay.
Got this.
Persuasion. That's gonna be an 18.
An 18. Finch, because can you message back with
You get
with
one.
message?
You get one
Okay.
back,
Yeah.
Finch, you can see the wheels turning
Yeah.
in his head. He looks at you in the eyes as much as he can as you're hiding behind.
Well, like, he's behind us, right?
Vikram.
So I'm like behind him.
Oh, okay,
like,
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to like
So,
stay
gotcha.
out of line of these guys.
Oh,
but,
I
like,
gotcha.
So,
yeah, that's why I'm
um,
like, I don't want Elias to see me messaging. These guys I'm not as worried about, but I'm still trying to be like, because I'm so small, I can kind of just like get down and like,
Yeah, I see what you're going for.
because
So-
I can fully hide as a halfling,
He
just behind
is-
someone like that.
He is looking at you. He's reading your eyes. As he's doing so, both Sparrow and Agatha Foxglove begin to approach you, and they are off to the sides where the guards are not. And as he looks at you and he turns to Sparrow, he says, messaging back, I'm going to trust you. And
I do like a quick like, doo-doo, like we're good to go.
he pulls out the artifact and says to Elias, all right, here you go. I hope our test was sufficient. And as he begins to hand that over, Johnathan says, oh, well, fuck this. And he pulls out the hole thrower and shoots it on the ground below Finch. And as he begins to hand it over, the artifact slips between his fingers. And as it's suspended in the air, Agatha Foxglove wild shapes into a horse. And Johnathan Bright jumps on top of the horse, Agatha Foxglove,
She's a
and
druid?
reaches out to grab
Can I
the
use Mage
artifact.
Hand to grab it instead of him? Though?
All right, let's make a.
Can I give her the help action because I also have mage hand?
Yeah. Let's
God.
roll with advantage, and you're gonna do a Dex competition.
Just add my dex.
Or Dex
Do you-
or sleight of hand.
Do you want me?
Mine is 4 either way.
Yeah.
Mine's I think 7. My sleight of
that's your
hand.
hand?
My
Yeah.
sleight of hand is 7.
No, you can use it.
Okay. So I will.
You roll with advantage then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, roll with advantage.
First
You're trying to
one-
beat a 15.
Well, I got 19 on that,
Ah.
and so 19 plus 7, 26.
All right. So you manage to grab the artifact before Johnathan is able to grab it.
And I just mage hand it to.
Elias.
Yeah. I'm just
like,
I don't know what them. You do with them what you want because I don't care about them, and I mage hand to Elias.
So Johnathan and Agatha, they rear back. She rears back on her hind legs, lets out a loud whinny, and begins to start to run away. But as she does, these
Do I see
nets,
the nets? Yes.
shoot out,
Oh,
and
I didn't tell them about
they
that.
do not avoid them.
Oh, I thought you. They did not get them. I was like, no, they don't. I'll give the nets advantage on that one.
And the nets ensnare both Agatha and Johnathan, and they are ensnared on the ground. As this is happening, everybody make a perception check for me.
Do you want to go first?
I'm pretty sure I get a negative on that.
My passive perception
Oh,
is
no, I have positive
17.
on
Nat 20
Oh, nat 20?
Nice.
Oh, well,
15.
yeah.
plus
I got a
5, so 25.
All
I got a
right.
16.
So with a nat 20, you notice that both Finch and Sparrow are gone. And there is a sort of just magical remnant of a misty step that they have disappeared. And that leaves Johnathan and Agatha in this net. Agatha has reverted back to her human shape as she is ensnared in this net. And Elias and the guards are there with you. And he says, Elias says, oh, well, that was, again, an
Great
excellent
performance,
showing
yes.
of our security systems.
Yes.
These nets have worked just as intended as our performers have attempted to run away with the artifact. But as we can see, and as we announced that the grand unveiling would be moved up. I wasn't entirely sure that it would be moved up in quite this fashion, but as you see, the perpetual energy generator and a crowd begins to circle around all of you as they are
Can
watching
we
this
back
unfold.
away?
Wait, I thought
I
we were
thought we
still
were
in the
still on the
tunnels.
ground.
No, you guys got
we're
out.
up. We're
You were fully out
like
of the
we're
tunnels.
in
I
Adventurers
forgot.
Row.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys
We
fully.
ended it as we were leaving the tunnel.
Still hiding under him.
Yeah.
I don't need people seeing me.
So this crowd is surrounding you,
We need to leave. We need to
and
get away from
he
here.
announces what powers this incredible futuristic city of the future is this: a perpetual energy generator. It will allow for marvels beyond your comprehension to exist and to thrive in these cities. And as this city continues to grow, as we build homes and communities, as people move in to Heron Hill, all of your needs will be met, both comfort and security, through the perpetual energy generator. And the crowd begins to applaud, and he turns to all of you and says, now that that is out of the way, we can return to my offices and we can discuss how this audit, how we performed and how we can continue to improve. If you would all just follow me.
I would love to, but I really think I should take some time to do a thorough write-up of all of our findings, because there were more things in the tunnels. We were able to slip in pretty easily. I would like to give you a thorough report on our findings.
As you are saying that, Elias sort of snaps, and the guards pick up on that and begin to get closer and closer to you guys. And he says, you can do all of that in my offices, I assure you. I think it would be better if this is a collaborative process, so why don't you go ahead and follow me?
Whoa.
We've got, I mean, we can try.
I think we'd have to escape on the way because there's too many random people.
But then
Which is why I wanted to peace out when he started talking.
I don't think it would have mattered. I think it would have. He would
It
have
would
had the
have caused
guards.
a scene, but
Yeah.
he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to cause a scene.
Then why don't we cause a scene?
Yeah.
I
Why
don't
don't we
think
yell out to the good people?
Say, you could just like fuck with him and be like, we're not gonna. If you want us to come back, we can tell everyone what's actually.
That's exactly what I was
That's what I
thinking.
Blackmail him.
I would
Yeah.
like to walk up to him, and again, using my size, say quietly to him only, why don't you let us do our write-up, which will include what is truly been unveiled. It's fairly light reading.
And he says, oh yes, now, of course, and he just says very loudly to the crowd, this, of course, is not the actual perpetual energy generator. You see, this is a decoy for the purposes of our test. In case you were worried that this generator would be stolen and unable to power this great city, yes, I'm glad you brought that to my attention. It's good for the people to know. This is, of course, fake, and he throws it over his shoulder.
Well, I'm glad that you could find it a new house. Maybe a new home. Maybe of tomorrow.
This is a city of tomorrow, yes? He does not know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay.
Maybe we do need to go and be like,
yeah,
dude, you
that
got
gives
a
me
murder
some new
house here.
questions. All right. Well, that was my idea.
No, that was a really, really good idea, but the fact that he was like double down on it and was like,
Just say the other people left. They got away. You need to be focusing on them.
yeah.
Finch and Sparrow, 100% are gone. Look around.
Can we just look around confused and be like, where did our other people go? I think you need to focus on them. I mean, our two options are we go and try to see if we can get out of whatever we ended up with, or make a scene and just book it. Try to get out of here.
I'm kind of under the idea of we go with him and tell him about the murder house if he really doesn't know what's going on, and if we have to fight our way out, we can fight our way out of there.
Yeah.
That also doesn't put random bystanders in the middle of all of us fighting.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll kind of turn to everybody then and say, all right, you guys, looks like we're going to his office to give our report. If any of you have any questions, thoughts, please feel free to express them, team. And we'll we'll get this job finished.
Are Johnathan and Agatha just still in a net?
The guards have taken them out of the net, and you get the impression they're coming with.
What was the people's reactions to the nets? Were there like a bunch of them like, oh yay, or are there a few of them that are just kind of like?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Let me use this guy. Yeah. That's gonna be 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22.
So you get the impression that the majority of people are both impressed and enthused about these nets and how they worked.
Okay. Are there just like a couple faces in the crowd that I can see?
Yeah, that are like maybe a little suspicious of
do I get
this kind of system.
Do I get the vibe they're like me, like other rogues, or like are they just like people who are like very concerned about this?
Yeah,
like,
I mean
heightened state of security.
The people who are kind of concerned, they are maybe on the shadier side.
Okay,
is sort of the
enough.
vibe you get.
Okay.
But you guys are again sort of surrounded by these guards, human and robot, and Elias Heron is leading the way towards the north end of the park. You guys head towards that palace. On the hill. You don't go into sort of the palace proper. There's sort of a smaller building off to the side, and you are ushered in to the offices of Heron Hill. And as you guys go in, you become separated from Johnathan and Agatha. They are brought off to the side, and you are brought into this room. But as you're going, Elias turns to Aram, and you are ushered in. The rest of you are ushered in to this office, but Elias turns to you, Aram, and he says, "Before we get started in here, I'd love to have a quick one-on-one."
With me?
Yes, of course, of course.
This is a dream come true. I've idolized you for so long. I've been so excited to come to your city, and everything's so great. I almost crashed one of the whirlybirds out there.
Oh, you got a chance to take one of the flying machines for a spin.
It was amazing.
I bet it was incredible.
Incredible.
I mean, the thrill of a near escape. I mean, isn't that what's part of the fun, isn't it?
It is.
I hope you had a great time.
It did.
Yes. Now, if before we get started, can I ask you your name?
My name's Aram.
Aram. A proper introduction. My name's Elias, and he extends his hand.
And this is Amicus. Is my.
I was just going to ask what your little fellow's name was. I think he's quite impressive. Quite impressive indeed.
We went to your bar here in town, and I had him worked it out with it.
Did you see our? Yes. Now, so does your little man? Are you telling me he makes cocktails for you guys?
And he's mobile. I'm thinking we could collaborate, and maybe we could have all sorts of little Amicuses rolling around the park, serving drinks to guests on the go.
That would be a remarkable addition to our city. See, this is. I could tell that you and I were cut from the same cloth.
Yes.
And that's why I wanted to have this conversation with you. And I'm. Because we're gonna get into some business in there, and
Yes.
I'm sure you know kind of where you guys are at, but I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. I don't want you to feel like you're being pressured. This is, I'm trying to figure out kind of where you guys are coming from, and that's all I'm worried about.
Well, curious minds, just couldn't wait for that unveiling.
No, I don't blame you. I think, honestly, I'd probably do the same thing myself if I was in your position.
Oh, I like this guy. I knew I'd like this guy.
Now,
They say never meet your heroes. Well, they're wrong.
Can I do an insight check?
You are
I
not.
couldn't hear it at all.
Do
to hear if it sounds like he's being like actually nice and
I guess
happy
first
about it.
do a perception roll to see if you hear this at all.
+5. 8 + 5 is 13.
You don't hear it. So
I think you should butter me with
but Elias opens the door and says, "All right, let's get this nasty business dealt with."
Of course.
Were there any windows in that office? Would we know?
No windows.
I have my bird.
So you are entered into, and it feels very much like an interrogation room. And inside this room is the bald man who you all bullied from before, who I believe you still do not have his name.
No. We're screwed.
And there is also a mechanical man. A chrome and brass man, just glittering and gleaming. He has sort of like a chrome suit that is built as part of his body, a chrome top hat on his head. And Elias looks back at you, Aram. You have your little amicus, and I want you to introduce you to my good friend Clockwork over here. And perhaps you'll get a chance to see what he can do throughout this. But I am going to sort of leave you guys to it, and he opens the door again, and there is another man. He is a little bit portly, kind of thinning hair. He's really kind of holding on to it. It's been long past the time to just shave it off, but he's got the comb over going. He's got a handlebar mustache. Very ruddy. He's in a shirt with some suspenders, a white button-down shirt with suspenders, and Elias says, my colleague here will take it from here, and I will check in with you all after a while. And Elias shuts the door and leaves. And so you guys are standing in this room. There's a desk with a chair. There is Clockwork over in the corner, and the bald man, the original bald man, off in the other corner. And the new bald man is walking around the desk, and he sits down and he introduces himself. And he says, well, hello everyone. My name is Harrison Scott, and we're going to have a little conversation. So,
Really? Not a chat?
What?
Harrison? Not a chat with Harrison Scott?
Scott, with an O. So yeah, we can have
chat with Harrison Scott.
we can have a chat. We can have a conversation. We can have a little jib jab. We're just gonna kind of talk about what's going on. Now, I want to let you know, I've kind of seen what's been happening, and well, I have to say, it was quite exciting. It's quite intriguing to see what all went down. And my associates have been keeping a close eye on operations here. And the first thing I want to say is, I'm not blaming you guys. All right? Is that all right? Is that clear?
Sure. Oh.
No, I
Slam my hand on the desk and say, lawyer.
Look, no.
no.
We know there was another couple of fellas with you. Not quite sure their name, but a tall, sort of pasty fella, and a shorter, dark-skinned, dark-haired lady. Is that right?
You have the other people that were with us in another room, don't you?
Oh, okay. All right. Well, if this is how that's going to be, let me just go ahead and move forward. We know that they were with you. And we believe that they were the ones orchestrating all of this. They were scouting it out. They recruited y'all. And I'm going to make a little bit of a guess here and say they probably didn't tell you too much about who they were, did they?
I mean, Fred told me he was a security guard here, and that's who hired us.
All right. So they probably treated you a bit like how you're treating me right now, didn't they? They were probably a little cagey about what they were trying to do. Stealing that item that you lot thought you were stealing, huh?
We were just testing security here to see how far we could make it in. I'm fully committed to this lie.
You guys say there's nothing on us.
All right. Well, since you've said that, I'm going to need a deception roll.
Surprise!
Because before you
hate
had
these
lied,
guys.
this...
Oh God, you're.
Oh, no, I did not say in character I'm fully committed to this lie, but
No,
I
no,
am
no.
telling
You
you.
said, you said that you were
Two.
testing the security system.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we told him before, that we were testing their security and like defenses to see how far we would
This
make
is,
it.
this is a new group of folks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now. 19.
19.
It's not bad.
I added nothing to mine.
You hear Clockwork chime
no.
in. That would be a lie.
Sir, you are a robot. You know
Clockwork.
nothing of intention.
Fascinating. He can tell.
All right, see,
How do you tell?
so I would maybe refrain from doing too much fibbing while our buddy here is in the room, because I can tell you, you're probably not going to get away with it too often. So you don't have to jerk me around, because look, I'm offering you an opportunity, and I believe you were maybe offered a separate opportunity to screw over my guy. Anything? Still nothing, huh? Well, let me tell you, those two folks you're working with, we believe that they are undead.
What?
What?
Now, I don't know if you guys were aware of this already. Their buddy who croaked on that first day, I'm sure you guys saw that. And what I'm also pretty sure of is that they didn't have much of a reason to recruit y'all, did they? Anything? Well, I can tell you this again. I'm going to guess that all y'all are probably here on your own, aren't you?
I mean, we're all together.
Don't have much history together, do you?
I've known these guys for years.
Years.
We
I'm
go
fully-
way
All right,
back.
I'm
fully
deception roll.
I was saying, I was-
I'm fully.
Yeah, I'm fully like not listening.
I'm not listening.
I'm
I'm
not doing anything.
infatuated with
Can I give
Clockwork.
her
I'm like,
the help action?
Yeah.
Because I also said years and years.
Yes, roll with advantage.
Honestly, the less we talk, the more he gives us.
Yeah, honestly.
You need to beat a
he's
29.
Okay, that's a 19.
just getting at 20 right now. Problem solved.
Net-
Not 20.
Damn.
That would be a lie.
I fucking hate robots.
I'm just like over there looking at. I'm not like I don't even hear the conversation. I'm just like, oh my god.
The bald man in the corner. Now, listen to me. You guys start talking right now, or I'm gonna blow a gasket. And
Do we look at Clockwork? What does Clockwork think of
Clockwork, what do you think about that?
Clockwork, lying or telling the truth?
that would be the truth. And Harrison says, "All right, no, calm down. We're just chatting. We're just jib-jabbing here. No reason to go off the handle. Look, you guys got pulled into something you didn't fully understand. That's what happened here. You didn't know what you were getting yourselves into. You didn't know you were getting had. You were getting played. These undead, the reason they approached you, they needed some fall guys. They needed somebody to pin this on if it went bad. That's what I'm figuring. And I think you guys just happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
So why are you keeping us here and not looking for them if you know we've been had?
Well, there's a bigger game in town here. We don't think that they're the only ones who are doing what they're doing. You see, undead, and I don't know how familiar y'all are with the undead, but they tend not to be the most, charismatic of folk. Your typical undead, when a necromancer rises somebody up from the undead, well, they tend to just be sort of in the thrall of their master. Not really sentient, just sort of mindless, doing whatever their master tells them to do. Just sort of mindless zombies. Now, is that the impression you got out of these folks you were with? Not really, was it? That means there's somebody out there who is tapped into some kind of magic that ain't natural, that ain't right. And what I'm offering you is an opportunity to get things back in balance, to deal with these advanced undead, because I don't think they're up to nothing that y'all want to be a part of. If they're going after this perpetual energy generator, What do you think that these undead are going to try and do with it? You think they're just going to go la-di-da doing their own thing? Because I'm sure they were so forthcoming with you, right? They just seemed like such upstanding folk, didn't they?
So,
Oh boy.
if what Elias had, what that light cantrip was not the real device, where is the real device?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Make a persuasion roll.
This guy's racist against dead people.
Oh.
21.
21. The real device, a little deeper, underground. And I gotta say, you're not getting access to that.
Would you show it to us if you were there?
If I was there?
Yeah, like would you take us to see it?
Oh, no, I don't think I have that jurisdiction. To be perfectly honest, I only know that it's a little deeper underground. I don't honestly know too much of what it is. I know.
Do you know where maybe within the World's Fair it could be? Like if it's over by the animals or over by the bar, like.
Well, I'll say with his persuasion roll, I knew that was a decoy, and what Mr. Heron told me is that his actual machine was deeper underground, and we've been keeping an eye on people obviously trying to steal this thing, and obviously somebody tried, and the decoy worked. Now beyond that, I don't know. And you hear Clockworks say, "That is the truth."
I was about to ask if I could roll an insight. Okay.
And so
I was trying to
I
get
don't know
it-
if I trust Clockwork to not lie to me based on that though.
I wanted to try to see if he could tell us it was over by the
murder house,
yeah. So he
Yeah.
He
what he
probably
knows.
doesn't know. He knows whatever Elias told him.
That's kind of what I'm getting
Yeah.
at too. Is
Yeah.
like, is the murder house somehow involved, or
Did someone install
Is there
it?
actually a perpetual energy machine and Elias is just lying to all these people? Yeah, it's deeper underground. It's deeper underground. It's deeper underground. There's nothing there.
right?
Like, what is...
Or like
don't
we
know.
said, there still could have been like a contractor who came in, did their own thing.
Yeah. What do you know about the House of Tomorrow? I know Elias is kind of the big adventure guy, but I don't know if you have much knowledge of it.
Well, I've scoped the place out pretty good. That was part of what I needed to do. I know that
How well.
well, Mr. Heron, I know he contracted a lot of this stuff out. He had his ideas, he had his things, and he said, "Okay, I need this, you go make that. I need this, you go make that." So people he trusted, they built things that he needed built. So they built some flying machines, but I don't know how hands-on Mr. Heron was with building those flying machines. That house over there, I don't think Elias Heron really did nothing with it, other than say, "I need something here," and I guess somebody built him a house.
Well,
You should
I
check
wanna
out
say.
that house.
there's a little bit more
check it
going
out.
on there.
You should
Check
check out
it
that
out.
house.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should check out that house.
Check it out.
All right,
Check
well,
it out.
it seems
Does Clockworks say that's a fact?
Yeah.
That is
Um,
true.
that is true.
I'll just tell him what's going on. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
I don't think it's either wrong or right. I think it's
Yeah,
I think it's
so-
a move. I think it's a bid to get us out of here. Honestly.
Long story short, we were looking for a missing kid, and we're helping somebody find him. That he just got separated from his group. It happens, and he ended up in that house, and we went in looking for him, and went through something. I don't know. We ended up in a basement. I don't know how we got there. I got knocked out. Where there were buzzsaws trying to cut us, and little boxes making fires.
Sorry, can I do an insight as he's talking?
About
Like see if like what his face
Well,
is
I mean-
doing.
like his
Is it-
reaction.
yeah.
no, I mean
Yeah.
he's gonna
Real.
respond.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Is that somehow related to the perpetual energy device? Because if it is, that seems pretty shady.
Well, that does seem interesting, don't it? What anything else of a note going on down there?
Can I make an insight check to see if he knows what's going on? He's trying to trick me.
I mean, yeah, you can.
Help action because
I don't trust this guy.
Help action.
Yeah, that's why I haven't been saying anything. I don't want to give him anything.
First one's a 16. Second one's an 18.
Yeah, he is genuinely curious about what
Okay.
what else you saw. He doesn't seem necessarily surprised, but he's genuinely curious.
There was some symbol down there.
All right.
What did it look like? I don't remember.
Don't we have a? Do I
We
have
have
a?
we have a sketch of it,
Oh
don't
yeah,
we?
no, I think you made a
Took a
photo.
photo.
I made a. Yeah, I
Yeah,
made it.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you made a
Oh
camera.
yes. On the spot, I was able to craft a machine and take a picture of this.
Well,
Framed.
you got it?
Yeah, sure. Here.
Wait, hold on. We don't want to give it to you. Can we show it to you?
Whatever.
I take it.
And-
Listen, I didn't want you to give up the first picture ever taken. That's
Yeah.
historical.
Yeah.
He does say, well, that's a mighty neat trick. Harrison, Bartlesby.
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 Clockwork and Bartlesby. I love this.
Bartlesby is the original bald man.
Yep.
Bartlesby, we know this symbol, right? You still got it on you? And Bartlesby pulls out Chickadee's cloak
I thought he was gonna take his shirt off.
from earlier.
He's got it just
I was like,
tattooed.
good lord.
Yeah.
Whole chest.
They've
He's a-
infiltrated.
He's a real company man.
And he pulls out the cloak and shows that matching symbol, the eye with the gear.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah,
What is it?
our friend Chickadee had this on him. So what are we thinking? Maybe they were probably involved with this, right?
Unless they're being framed.
Possibility.
Someone's,
It's a good joke,
yeah. Someone stole the symbol from them.
But that brings us
Or they're being lied to.
to our next to my next point. I'm offering you an opportunity to figure out what these undead are up to and maybe try and stop them. We got some information that some of them or their associates are going to try and steal something that's being shipped down to Albering. If you guys are interested in working with us, I can pay you 500 gold a piece up front. Then you guys are free to go. You can decide if you want to go down to Albering, help us out, meet with my associate down there, and he can fill you in on the rest of the details. But what I can tell you is we want whatever they're trying to steal retrieved, and whoever's trying to steal it apprehended.
I just want to make sure this isn't like a thing to get us out of the city. Like it's not really a real thing. And they want us just to like go on a wild goose chase.
Yeah, they're just trying to get rid of us.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
I mean, at that
Can we ask
point,
the
they could
Clockworks?
just keep us imprisoned.
That's also true.
Yeah.
I mean, you can ask Clockwork, but I mean, I
mean,
feel like
it
it would
is
be
a way
easier
just
to
to
just
get out of
keep
here.
us in prison.
Oh yeah,
than-
Clockwork. Is that true?
That is the truth.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
Do you it sounds like a great offer, but do you mind giving us a moment to all kind of discuss it? I just don't want to speak for anyone else.
Yeah, no, I understand, and I hope you take us up on this, because these undead, these necromancers, they're up to some shady business,
Shady business.
and we can stop them.
No.
Y'all, you can be reapers.
what are
I'm telling you.
reapers?
Why am I suddenly getting a title?
We'll make it worth your while. But you guys discuss it, and you guys agree. You guys are free to go.
Reaper's not as
And,
whimsical of a name as the other things around this office.
Yeah.
He,
Yeah.
he says, Bartlesby, let's leave these guys to it. But I will have to say, our good buddy Clockwork, I think, is gonna hang out. But he won't bother you none.
Can he record?
What? No. I don't believe so. But
Clockwork,
hey,
can you record?
I didn't make him.
I'm gonna do identify and everything on this Clockwork guy. I wonder. I gotta know all about it.
But so Bartlesby and Harrison Scott, They leave and close the door behind you.
Notebook. You're a journalist. Get
Oh
out
my
your
God,
notebook.
hell yeah.
We're
Jesus.
gonna write everything.
Yeah.
We're not saying any words.
I'm gonna pull out pieces of paper and
Okay.
like give it to everyone, and I'm just gonna say, let's do this democratically, and like we'll take notes and we'll figure out from there what we want to do.
Okay.
My thinking
And then-
is we should not be talking.
And then
out
Yeah.
loud.
I'm gonna write,
I'm down with
if you need me, like I'm writing this. If you need me to message to
Yeah.
be something clearer, just write it down, and I'll.
Yeah.
Can I
like,
cast
tell me to
the
message.
identify spell on Clockwork? Because I
Yeah.
gotta know all about this thing. So yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So tell me exactly what Identify does.
You do something to an
I think we need to
object.
know if
It
it's
tells
five-
you all of its.
I've got it in front of me.
Oh yeah. Good.
You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. If you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spell, if any, are currently affecting it.
500
Apiece.
apiece.
500 apiece up
Up
front.
front.
I got the up.
How much was Finch offering us?
2,500 total,
total.
Yeah, but it was split between the other people too.
Yeah.
which would come out
And
to the same.
he also didn't say if we like came back with him if we had more, like if we got more. Just
Oh,
as
right.
like a if
Another
we do
thing
this.
could
Like,
do
is there
we
also
do
payment upon
Caitlin's
completion
pickup
type thing?
compilation.
Yeah.
Yes.
What'd you
hiccup,
say?
Hiccup counter.
Pickup
Counter.
counter.
Hiccup counter. Yeah.
That'd be so great.
So you cast Identify on Clockwork. You get that he is a construct, very similar to your own. But a spell that you can tell is operating on him is Modify Memory.
Oh.
And that is
Okay.
currently operating on Clockwork.
Modify memory spell.
And that is what you get. So he is a construct that you're very familiar with.
Yep.
And Modify Memory is
Okay.
cast on him.
I wonder if it's to like make him say whatever they want him to say. It doesn't matter what we say. It's
Probably.
like, oh, but the guy who says the truth is here. And
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Don't talk to cops. They all lie. That's why Marin is quiet the whole way. She's not saying a word besides notebook and then like that. That's all she says.
So
I wish
what-
we had said
so-
read us our Miranda rights.
you have been essentially recruited by a group that wants to stamp out the undead and is looking for these necromancers. How is Honora feeling right now?
He's not thrilled about hearing about this. It's kind of, it's a stereotype of necromancers.
All right. So are
But
you?
Honora wants a new leg, so she's like,
Oh, so the money. I mean, there were suspicions, obviously, that Finch and Sparrow were undead.
Yeah.
When Chickadee like
Yeah,
died,
yeah.
yeah.
And so, what kind of like? How are you feeling with this sort of, like, I guess, accusation against them? Because, like you said, like your typical undead, if you're going to animate dead, they are these sort of mindless zombies. They're around for 24 hours, and that's it.
right. Honora wants to get her hands on that necromancy knowledge.
All right. So, how else are we feeling?
So I'll write on my paper to show to the group of it's like, okay guys, I don't know that we have a choice but to say we're gonna do this. How are we feeling?
Well, Aurum possibly has
Way to go.
a business deal on the horizon, so he doesn't want to wrong these guys too much.
That's true.
So like Aurum's and he's more of a this could be a money opportunity. This could be a chance to get my things out there.
Yeah.
Big. I mean, so he's kind of on the That's how I'm feeling.
Gertie just kind of sees it as quick cash, get the fuck out. I don't care if we do the next step of it. She's like, we're out. And honestly, she's like, let's fucking use them. Like, take the
Yeah.
money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so what? But she is worried because she has also had a lot of run-ins with like authority and stuff. She is very worried about this Clockwork guy and like what his modified memory is. So
Right.
she's like writing that stuff down. So she's wondering, is he seeing what we're writing? Is he seeing what we're like,
Yeah, I don't know.
But if it makes us outlaws,
I'm behind him like.
While you're trying to look at him.
and again, if it makes her an outlaw to these people, she's really not that worried about it.
Yeah,
She's like that everywhere she goes, so she's used to it. But she's more than happy with like, sure, I can get my goggles and I'll get out of here.
Makes
Okay.
sense.
Well, she still needs cash. Actually, the goggles are a lot.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay. Call him back then.
All right. Yeah, I'll go over to the door and just tell them, hey guys, we've thought about it and we'll take you up on it.
Okay, yeah. So you go to the door, you knock. He comes back in. He says, "Well, that's great. You got 2 days. You got a day, and then on the second day is when we think it's gonna all go down in Albany. And we hope you guys make it down there and help us out, because we got you on what you're doing here. Sort of caught you red-handed."
Yes, doing a security test.
I
Yeah.
also never had it. Like, just an FYI.
Yeah.
For you guys to remember.
You never
like,
touched anything? We had
it was
really-
all Finch.
Yeah.
We
But,
could have just said,
That's
this
what
is off. We could have just been like, we didn't even know they grabbed it.
Yeah.
That's
And,
what I was going to try to go.
Before you guys go, we're going to do a quick little search on you, because we know you guys were rummaging around down there, and just want to make sure you guys don't have anything else on you that you're not supposed to have. So Bartlesby...
Okay, I was going to
What can
say,
you do with that?
that's what you need the minor illusion for, is your thing.
is
Yeah.
That's
Can I
your normal.
prestidigitation his book? Let me see if it lets me do what I think it can do. Cleaner soil, minor sensation, magic mark. You make a color, a small mark, or a small symbol appear on an object surface for 1 hour. I can do minor creation. You can create a non-magical trinket or an illusory image that can fit in your hand. It lasts until the end of your next turn. It doesn't do damage. Blah blah blah.
So I mean, we can do a prestidigitation. We can do a minor illusion. Because do you have minor illusion, Vikram? Like if that's something that you want to do, you can do it.
I don't
you
think
have
I
this book on
directly
you.
do.
She has.
I have minor illusion.
You have minor illusion. Okay, so
Yeah.
if we do that, create a item that you can fit in your hand. It's not
Like,
a big
it's a
journal.
book. It's just a different
I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
clean the book. I'm gonna make it look
like
different.
your journals. Or
Yeah, like a
whatever.
journal or something.
Yeah.
Like, and if I can do that in tandem and use her minor illusion to like maybe change the wording on the pages, like if we can do together, and like if they find it, it's just gonna look like a book.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not going to try and hide the book then? You're going to try and
If
just
you want to
make
try
it look like a different
that's
book?
fine.
I don't know
But
where I would hide
I think
it,
you
honestly.
have a good. Yeah.
Like
I don't really have anything
Sam said,
that-
up your butt.
up your
Yeah.
butt.
That, or if we can cause a distraction, you rip all the pages out and it's just an
Yeah.
empty shell of a book.
Is it gonna be like a skill check of any kind to do that, or is it just?
It's a cantrip
Yeah.
for
So
prestidigitation.
if you guys do the sort of illusion, I mean, there's going to be a deception roll. If you try and hide it, there's going to be either a stealth or a sleight of
Who would be
hand.
doing those?
Can we
those
pull-
rolls?
Can we,
I mean, it's going to be
Vikram?
Vikram. He has the book on him.
I was about to say, can we pull a Now You See Me Too, where they like just keep passing it around? They pass the card.
Oh.
I mean, you can make a bunch of sleight of hand checks, absolutely.
That would be sick. if
Me
we
and
could
Rick can
pull
just
that
pass
off.
it back and forth.
But let's decide on what you're going to do, and these guys are going to search you guys.
That's what I can help offer to like help you keep this thing.
Yeah, I don't have anywhere to hide it or anything. The best that I can do is turn my entire self invisible, and I don't think that's going to help. Because I think they're going to notice if the fear bulb just goes missing in the room. So,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
all I
probably
have.
trying to disguise it as like either like a religious text or just like a personal journal is probably going to be our best bet.
Okay.
We could do a religious text
Because
because
you have a bunch of those already.
yeah, because I'm a cleric, so I could easily just be like, oh yeah, this is My
I'm gonna
really just text.
I'm gonna fake a trip off like Amicus rolling around and like accidentally touch your foot and then give you guidance.
Yes.
It's like, oh,
Nice.
this robot gets in the way
Nice.
sometimes. He's not
my
he's not the
guy.
most
So we're gonna cast Minor Illusion, Prestidigitation. So with guidance, roll a Deception check with advantage.
You
Okay.
got this.
Nice.
Feeling it. I'm feeling
As Clockwork is the one
Searching.
it.
searching.
I get the D4, yeah.
I can only do it to one roll though.
Okay.
Well, can't you just roll both and then roll the D4 after?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I assume you can.
I'll tell you, you have to beat a 21.
Is that deception?
Yeah.
How about instead? I give you a 12 and it'll be real cool if you let me do this.
Unfortunately, you guys could not successfully disguise this book as
shit.
something
Did you
Where does
do
it go?
that Clockwork. Where does what go?
Where does the clockwork take it? It's like
Oh,
I try to
I
slide.
mean, he. So Clockwork goes. He sort of goes down the line. He pats you down. He checks these things, and as he gets to you, Vikrin, and he finds this book, being Elias Heron's construct, he sort of recognizes that this is something that belongs to Elias Heron, and he says, "Oh, you had a book of Elias Heron's. I'll take that back. Thank you."
I was gonna try to slide a hand it away from him as we
I can
left.
still try to. It's gonna be on him.
Yeah, so he opens up like a compartment on his
Yeah.
chest, and he puts it in his chest.
Damn.
All right, but you guys are
Good try,
agreeing
though.
to, in theory, to do what Harrison Scott is asking for you.
I mean, in Gertie's mind, he said, "We'll give you 500 up front, and you're free to go." He said,
That's what he's
"We're
saying.
not holding you to it, but if you want to."
Well, he said you're free to go, but
I interpret that as to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Same.
but
And that will pass a truth test.
So he takes out some gold. He starts divvying it up into some smaller bags, and he hands them to each of you. And on these bags, you see a little symbol, and it's a skeleton smiling with a thumbs up, wearing a top hat.
Is
And
it the Reapers?
that
symbol?
is the symbol for the Merry Reapers, who are inviting you to help them out.
Do I know
Can
anything about them?
Yeah, go ahead and do a history check for me.
Can I roll to see if there's any kind of like magic on the bag?
I was wondering. The
Oh
same
yeah,
thing.
yeah, go ahead.
Like if there's
Do
a
like an
trap.
Arcana.
Yeah. Oh no. That's a 3 on the die, so I guarantee no. That's a 4.
What's it called?
Only-
Reapers?
The Merry Reapers.
It's only a 9.
Yeah, no. This is news to you.
Is there somewhere around here I can learn more? My beer bowl thingamaboob?
No, nothing
My
around.
feature?
Nothing around here.
Can I try history to see if I've ever like supplied these people?
Do you
Ooh,
want to do
the
an
Reapers,
Arcana
I mean,
to see if
there's-
any
yeah.
trapping
I feel
or
like-
something
I
on this?
can. My
Hold on,
Arcana.
I have a really crazy idea.
Oh yeah, +6.
Can I just ask Harrison about him?
Uh,
And just ask the guy right
only
in
got
front
a
of me for
10.
more information?
yeah. Did you roll an Arcana?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll an Arcana real quick.
13.
13. Yeah, I mean, you don't really get the sense there's anything like magical on these bags or on the gold. And yeah, if you want to ask Harrison more information.
Yeah, Harrison, before we go, I know we've taken up a lot of your time, but you mentioned something about Reapers?
Oh, yes, yeah.
What is that? Could you tell me some more?
Well, I think I explained we're hunting the undead. Trying to put a stop to this nonsense. Trying to get things back into balance. If you remember a few years back, I don't know how tuned into you are to things in the old capital. We really took a crackdown on old necromancy here in Caesarius, and that's where we come in. King Cassowary is not too keen on the old necromancy.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, so that's we're sort of the ones responsible for keeping a lid on it as best we can. You see, now we're trying not to cause too much of a stir. We know what goes on in Albering, and we know all that kind of stuff. But making sure that people like the guys who approached you don't start running rampant. We make sure we put a stop to them.
Do I know how long the king has been king?
Yeah, do another history roll.
I didn't know if that was like super knowledgeable or if
Yeah.
I'm a little too disconnected. That's not gonna give me shit.
No.
It's a 3 on the die.
Does anybody else want to
I
do a
will.
history roll?
Because I'm sure
Honora?
Do one.
I only have +0, so
Why
let's
don't we
see.
all do?
12.
18.
18?
Let's all do one.
Yeah.
We're all trying to be.
Because it'd be funny
History
if he was
buffs.
undead too.
18.
12.
18?
It's probably wrong, but I have a thought.
Yeah.
So, Gertie, you live in one of the big cities in Caesarius. You know about the royal family here. The royal family has been in charge for a couple centuries, and over certainly the last couple generations, the Cassowary family is deeply religious. And they are, as well as being the sort of secular monarchs of Caesarius, they are also the religious leaders of Caesarius. And in Corvering, the capital, there is the Pantheon Church. And there is this sort of pantheon of gods that are worshipped in Caesarius. None really more vaulted than the others. They all sort of have their place in this polytheistic sort of religion that exists here. But as part of that, there is a sort of kind of deep conviction against necromancy and against the undead. And so when that stuff started getting cracked down in Albering, where there was this culture of necromancy, when that started getting cracked down on and necromancers started going more underground, that was because of the Cassowary family. And that's really only grown more over these last few generations, as the leaders of the family have taken on a more religious role. The current king, Anspaw Cassowary.
Wait, what was his first name?
Anspaw.
Anspaw.
Anspaw Cassowary has been king for about 30 years. But you also know he came to the throne at a very young age. His father and mother died when they were very young, and Anspaw became king at around 6 years old, and has been king for most of his life. So he's still relatively young, even though he has ruled. Though, of course, in those early years, it was more, he had people advising him and taking on that sort of administrative role until he got to that age.
Well, there goes my theory.
What was your theory?
That was actually
A necromancer.
Iwerks Fuller.
I thought he meant.
Oh, that Harrison Scott was Iwerks Fuller?
No,
or
no,
that...
the
king.
Oh, Anspaw Cassowary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting.
No, I
No.
think the king might be cracking
Shit, I
down
think I
on
just-
him, but like,
Eric, a better idea.
Oh, interesting.
like I wonder if the king might be cracking down on them, but he also could be like taking necromancers. They're saying it's a crackdown, but they're like stealing people with the power to do necromancy to like do something for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe one of his predecessors was like, "Oh, we can use necromancers to build an undead army. Wow, what a great source of people." You know what I mean?
Are we still in with him?
Yeah, well, the door's open,
Okay.
so, like,
Yeah.
you guys have gotten your gold, and you are free to to go back into Heron Hill. And more than that, you guys are kind of free. You have a day essentially to do whatever you want. You can go home. Albering is your home. You can hang around Heron Hill. You guys can kind of decide if you want to stay together or split up. But right now you're sort of being led out of the offices. And as you leave those offices and step back outside, you see Harrison Scott walking. And as he is walking away from you, you see 4 ravens fly over his head and fly with him as he walks back towards the city. And that is where we're going to leave off this episode. Join us next week for another episode of Rolling Through Realms, Love, Death, and Necromancy.
So that guy is Iwerk's filler, and I should have said that's what was going on.
Thank you for listening to Rolling Through Realms. Follow us on Instagram, Blue Sky, TikTok, and YouTube, and be sure to share with your friends. Feel free to leave us a review wherever you listen to podcasts. Music for this episode was provided by tabletopaudio.com. Once again, I'm Erik Hurt, and you've been listening to Love, Death, and Necromancy.